ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם שהכל נהיה בדברו. In the time of the Egyptian slavery, and I keep on going back to that, you'll have to excuse me, but you know, the source of my inspiration is always the Bible. There would have been no possibility for the Jews to break the chains of slavery without divine intervention. Even today, you have certain societies where the regimes are so brutal that without outside help, people can't become independent because the arms are in the hands of tyrants and what have you. And years ago, there was no way the Jewish people could have gone out, terminated their situation of slavery and become free people by themselves. They needed outside help. God helped them. But it's very interesting to note that after the Jews left Egypt, they had a battle against the Amalekites. God didn't just destroy the Amalekites. He had done a miracle for them when the Egyptians started running after them after they left Egypt. He split the waters of the Red Sea and they could pass by, and afterwards the Egyptians drowned there. God saved them. But this time God didn't save them directly. They had to fight themselves because they had to go into a different stage in their life. From being helped by God exclusively, they had to become associated with God. They had to do something by themselves as well. They came out of Egypt, according to our ancestors, armed already, and when they confronted the Amalekites, they fought against them and they were victorious. God helped them, but they had to fight. They had to participate in what was being done. Well, God was giving them everything. Suddenly, we hear that God says, you know what? Make a sanctuary for me. Actually, God made manna rain from heaven. Every morning, they found food for the rest of the day. Why couldn't God have simply built a sanctuary in heaven and placed it on earth? Okay, this is the sanctuary. This is where you're going to come closer to me by doing certain things, by bringing sacrifices. No. God said, "Ve'asu li mikdash," you have to do it. It was important to teach the Jewish people that not only must they rely on God, they must also rely on themselves, upon themselves, that they have to contribute personally in doing something. Now, I want to tell you something, that when you help somebody, when you do something for somebody else, you get closer to that person. It's a way of establishing some kind of connection with that person. When you help a son, when you help a child, when you give something to a poor person, you are actually getting closer to him. Giving is not only a sign of altruism, it's a way of connecting with people also. In other words, when the Jewish people built the tabernacle in the desert, it was a way of connecting with God. And here's another thing. God gave you the means of connecting to Him. You know, it's an opportunity to be able to give. You know, when you give something to somebody, He is letting you get closer to Him. He is showing you maybe a weakness that He has so that you should understand Him a little more. So remember that giving is not only a sign of generosity. It is a way of connecting with other people. It's a way of coming closer to other people. It's a way of recognizing the human quality that other people have, and it makes you a better human being. Because whenever you give, remember, you always receive in exchange. You receive friendship, you receive a smile, you receive goodwill. So be sure that you don't only rely upon miracles. God will help you, but you must help yourself as well.